welcome to an Apple a Day with Dr. Amanda. Today is Focus Friday, and don't know about you, but I'm just so excited. So again, if you're on, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend for YouTube. We had an amazing week with Javier Sanchez, who's a one-on-one fitness coach and personal trainer. You can find him on YouTube, and we also had Tana Ajoku, who also is another trainer, and they both talked about their wellness journey, but also a healthy mindset. Between Javier talking about the Atomic Habits book, and then also Tana talking about Battlefield of Mind, and then really bringing some joy and cracking me up with different stories. So we definitely talked about overcoming negative mindsets and how to do that, and also some of the tips that they have. And again, talking about nutrition, talking about mindset, talking about everything that you have coming in your mind, out of your mind, and everything we pour into ourselves all matters for health and wellness. So no matter where you are in your journey, I'm just proud of you. Just know that you can start at any time and continue. So I am so excited. Hopefully, if you're listening and tuning in, know that on Focus Friday, we talk about the week. I get to really think about all the amazing content that we had. And so we focused really on health and wellness and really overcoming mindsets. So, Tana and Javier, again, both have business. Now they had this story of looking at how do I overcome a mindset? How do I get health and wellness in my mind and in my habits and every day and continue to evolve? So they're not just talking just personal wellness, but also that emotional and overall health and wellness and how that plays in every day. So I really love that they did that unknowingly. There are two different guests with two different perspectives, but both brought different important light to the topic of health and wellness. And again, I'm a big advocate for that emotional and physical wealth because they go hand in hand, and really how trauma plays into that as well. So I really love this week. I thought it was amazing. Hopefully you get to tune in, and if not, episode 12 and 14 will be on. This is our 15th episode, which I cannot believe. 3 whole weeks. It's amazing. I have amazing guests coming up. And actually, we started with how to have hard conversations in leadership. Then we went into how to overcome anxiety and depression with different tools. And now we're in a health and wellness and really looking at that physical wellness. But next week kind of brings everything back again, because it's about how to overcome, sexual trauma, sexual abuse, and really also the rejection and abandonment and different things that come along with that. So we have amazing guests as well. And so, I just want to bring that in because we have that addiction, that recovery, all those things are coming up. So there's a series of different people sharing their stories. And so I really, really love this week. And some other things that I love to do on my health and wellness journey really is just those affirmations. I know Tana talked about it. I know Javier and Javi had talked about some of that. And then also every day, just being thankful and reminding yourself where you are and that nutritional piece, and also continuing to learn and grow, learning what do you like. I love how Javi brought that one-to-one approach where every individual person brings in their personality and what works for them and how they want to move forward. And I love how Tana, really talked about that mindset shift and even just how she continued to move forward and even how you can get stuck in different patterns and how you can get yourself out. So I love that they're passionate about that. And again, it is a mindset anytime we do health and wellness or physical health. And sometimes it can be a journey. I mean, not can be, it is a journey. So I just want to encourage you here today, again, for our Focus Friday, it's usually a very short day. It's a day to really look at an amazing speakers, really thinking about midweek. I talk about wisdom, about some of our speakers, and I talk about some strategies. But today it was really talking about some different tips and tools that you can use. One thing, that I always do is everybody always cracks up, even in my classes. I do drink a gallon of water a day. And on the days that I don't, which are few and far between these days, I feel it. Your body needs that absorption of water. I also drink tea. Now I don't drink it every day. I don't really like a lot of caffeinated things. And I know a lot of times people food prep. Now I do plant-based, and I can tell, if I choose once in a while to do something that's not, I just find that my hormones, my overall body, my overall well-being, I do so much better with the plant-based. And again, everybody is different. I used to do it, but I didn't have the nutritional understanding. So I kind of messed it up when I was younger. And I really wasn't a good place. I may have done really well and was working out, but I just really didn't know what I know now. And if I had my 20-year-old self, I would tell her, I love you and I'm so proud and you're amazing. And, it wouldn't have been as hard on her. So I'm sure there's many things we could tell our former self, but I learned a lot then. And I learned everything that I learned then that I didn't apply, I'm applying now. And sometimes that's wisdom, and also, talking to different people and having mentors or coaches like they were talking about, and continuing to challenge yourself and grow. And so, I do that. And I also just kind of keep track of things, how am I doing? And I used to not always like to have the same thing, but sometimes that helps when you're just starting out, and then you can shift some things, and everybody's different. Some people can hang with that. I like to have variety. And again, just knowing what you need, that'll help you get your results, but knowing that sometimes there is a process, but in it, just being thankful, because as you go through, I just heard from one of my mentors today that in the word process is pro. So as you go through your journey, become a pro at an expert at what you've gone through and how you're navigating through. So I just wanted to jump on here today. I am also by my window, so it looks a little different, but I wanted to say hello to you all. I wanted to say you're amazing, incredible, and continue on your journey wherever you are. And join us next week, because we're going to be talking about sexual trauma and how to overcome that, and really how to overcome those negative patterns. And I have Tiffany, and I also have Pastor Elaine, and they're both incredible. Tiffany has incredible stories. She's incredible tips from her own life. And I love how Elaine is definitely someone who has an amazing story and has this amazing thing that she even said my name in, about how we were made and how incredibly designed we are. And I love it. So again, you want to be here. And the whole point of this show is to bring on different people who have overcome, and it's a safe place for people who've overcome different stories, different tips and techniques. And I love that. I love that everybody's bringing something to the table, and everybody is able to share their stories so they can empower you and help you understand what they've gone through, so that you can be the best version of you. So I am so glad you were here. Like, share, subscribe, be well, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Thanks for stopping on Apple Day with Dr. Amanda. And if you're excited about this, because I'm excited about this, I would love to have people send me pictures with an apple. No, like maybe your dog, or maybe, holding an apple on their head, or juggling, or something funny, so we can start putting them in the beginning of the show. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So just remember,